whenever fantasies come true.
Are we on?
We made it. Healthy win. For our 2021 wedding anniversary trip, Alison and I decided to go to Yellowstone National Park this year. We knew we had 3 full days in the park, and so we went and did some research beforehand, some YouTube videos we watched and things that gave us an idea of some of the things we wanted to see in Yellowstone. We tapped into the Yumi and the RV Discord channel, but what also happened was that Lynda Soares and Cheryl Smith decided they wanted to come and join us, and they said, hey, we'll meet you there. And so we met up in Gardner, Montana, just outside the north entrance of Yellowstone National Park. Alison and I stayed in an Airbnb, and Lynda brought her RV, and she and Cheryl parked it at the Rocky Mountain RV Park just outside the national park, and stayed for a few days while we had some fun together. Boy, did we have a ball. It was such a great trip. We got so much out of it. The thing is, though, with a meetup like that, we had never met. And so all of us had some trepidation about meeting. Tell me what you're nervous about with Cheryl and Lynda.
I don't know. I guess it's just meeting them. I don't know. In person.
You know the thing.
People we've never met. I mean, and I'm sure they feel the same. I mean, I can understand when Lynda said her kids were scared.
Her kids.
I'm like, I would be too if that was my mother.
It's exchanged people on the interwebs.
Yeah. Just met them on Zoom. They can be all kinds of nice on Zoom.
Where I'm at is, we are just who we are. With Phil and Stacey's channel, the thing that attracts people to it is that they are who they look like on the channel.
Yeah.
And for me, that's the thing about you and me as well. We just are who we are. So the other day, when she told us about her daughter or her kids saying she can't meet up with strange people. Yeah. So she's like, how do I know you guys aren't going to just steal my rig or something?
Hi there.
Hello there.
Lists. So Phil and Stacey use those bracelets.
Yeah.
My arms are too short to fit them on there.
Your checklist is that long.
My arms are that short.
My name is Cheryl and I'm Lynda Soares, travel bitch. Yeah, you know what? She's already given me 2 RV housewarming gifts. You guys are behind.
I didn't know you were buying an RV.
Well, I am, but not right this moment. But after the first of the year.
That goes with us as well.
Right.
So I guess we exchange housewarming gifts.
Okay.
So I guess cases of wine would be the way to do it.
For me, no. Cases of Corona would work.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
So we're coming around a curve, and they had cones.
They had cones.
Yeah, we had a lot of construction area.
And I knocked out the whole line of cones.
This is in the park.
Yeah.
Park.
I knocked out a whole line of cones, and I think it was on the other side. So.
Well.
What? Okay, what's that?
This.
Really?
So when I bought the trailer,
me in line
this came with it, and I was going to throw it away, and then somebody said, no, that's for you to put down your toilet to run water in and clean it out. Well, I've never used it for that, and I've cleaned it pretty sanitary, but it's just perfect for me to hold up and know that if it clears
If you put the slide out.
then I can put the slide out. So I don't have to go buy something
that's
else.
awesome. I love it.
And, if I ever need a pooper sprayer thing, I've got one.
Now that Lynda and Cheryl were set up, it was time to go into town and go grab some dinner. And on the way out of the park, wow, what did we spot? We went into town, but it was a Monday, and on a Monday, restaurants are closed in Gardner, and there was very little in terms of food that we could actually find other than Yellowstone Pizza Company. So we grabbed some pizza and some pasta, headed back to the cabin, had some dinner, and talked into the late hours of the night. So the next morning, we got going a lot later than we had planned, but it was good to lie in a little bit and take a break while we were on vacation. we decided to head into the park, but as we headed into the park, we actually saw some elk at a high school football field on the way into the park.
Sometimes it's hard to go. I feel a little nervous.
One of the things that I promised myself was every day going into the park, I actually wanted to drive underneath the arch, the Roosevelt Arch, to go into the park. And so it kind of became this habit for every day that we went into the park, that's what we would do.
Into the wild, into the wild I go. It's a beautiful venture. Baby, no one.
When we got to the 45th parallel sign, we decided to pull over and get some pics there. And while we were there, Lynda started messing around by pointing up the hill at nothing and attracting people's attention on the road.
They stop.
Lynda's not playing with a full deck, I swear to God.
It's taking the piss out of people, that's why.
What would we do without her? Like, on those trips, seriously, like lost her shit.
Come on now.
Once we were done with the 45th parallel, we beelined it down to Old Faithful, and Ali and I were absolutely stunned and blown away by how amazing the scenery was. We had the bison along the way, and then we had geyser after geyser after geyser that we saw. It was incredible. It was some of the most amazing scenery we have ever seen in our lives.
Baby, no world I've known. I wanna break free. I wanna dive deep into where I've never been. I wanna fly high. Yeah.
We got to the Old Faithful geyser and found parking very fortunately. As I got out of the car, the geyser was busy erupting, so I sprinted across the parking lot to try and capture it.
Into the wild, into the wild I go. It's a beautiful venture. Leaving the world unknown. I wanna break free. I wanna dive deep into where I've never been. I wanna fly high. Into the wild, into the wild, into the wild.
We'd always planned on watching the eruption from the deck of the Old Faithful Inn. And so I went upstairs, got myself set up, and waited the hour and a half for the geyser to erupt again. The girls, in the meantime, went and got us some food and did their mandatory shopping. Finally, Old Faithful erupted, and I got to witness firsthand something I've been waiting 41 years for. When the going gets tough, the tough go shopping. And so the girls decided it was time to go and do more shopping. Alison can never shop enough for our little baby granddaughter, Henny. And so off she went into the store to go and do some stuff. And while she was doing that, I fussed around with a camera outside and took some more video and pictures that I figured we'd probably end up using somewhere along the line. Once the shopping was all done, the girls came back and we headed on down to Ferry Falls, which was going to be our next stop. That was where we were going to go and do the hike to the Grand Prismatic Overlook. Phil, Stacy, Al, and Angie did this hike about a year or so before we did it. In the video, they talked about the short walk that they took to the overlook. That short walk was not anything like a short walk. In fact, it was very much a long walk. And Cheryl and Ali paired up, and Lynda was leading us on this walk, and we started wondering whether this was something we were actually going to be able to do. Finally, we got to that view, and I was absolutely overwhelmed with what I saw.
We'll definitely be ready for cocktails tonight.
Oh, you can say that for sure.
We earned it.
This was definitely a healthy win.
That's going on our on the page.
There is a picture that my geography teacher had in a slide when I was in standard 6. So 41 years ago.
Wow.
That is the whole reason I've ever wanted to come to Yellowstone Park, and it's from here.
And now you're here.
Did it? It's worth the hike, huh? Are you getting cell service up here? Really?
We did the hike.
I'm T-Mobile. I guess they
That was quite an achievement.
Take this off your bucket list.
You know where T-Mobile has really great service?
Are you okay driving back?
Yeah.
You sure?
That's why I have
Right we are.
Are we on?
We made it. Healthy win.
healthy win.
Phil, Stacy, healthy win.
Couldn't pick better
And
friends
Stacey,
to
you
do it
nearly
with.
killed us.
Yeah.
Without Lynda and Cheryl, Ali and I would never have pulled off this walk, and we wouldn't have gotten to see one of the most amazing views you could wish to see. This truly was a dream that came true.
Whenever fantasies come true. Yeah, it's whenever fantasies come true. Because this guy's, that is so exciting to me that your fantasies come true. Lord, thank you for this meal. Thank you for these friends. Thank you for the things we've learned this week. Thank you for this food. Thank you that you love us this much. This much.
And thank you each that you guys took the time out to spend with us. We
spend with us.
really have enjoyed having you
Thank
around.
you for
That you
letting us
actually
share
wanted
your,
to
Thank
meet
you.
up with
That-
us.
Thank you
really,
for letting
that is
us
just
share your
such an honor.
anniversary week.
It was
Thank
such
you.
an honor.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your anniversary.
Thanks a ton with us. The next day was time to say goodbye to Cheryl and Lynda. So we went to the campground to help them get hooked up and say goodbye.
It's like running through an open door. It's like finding what you're looking for. We've been waiting, we won't wait no more. Every season, every memory made, all the dreaming led us here today. Can you see it? We got a beautiful story. Every moment on and on, we got a beautiful story, and we've only just begun. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Never felt my heart beat so wild while the sunset sets the night on fire. You and me.
You're gonna have to come further over this way. More. Perfect.
You know, you're like the third person in my life to tell me I was perfect.
We got a beautiful story, and we've only just begun. The best is yet to come.
Because you're not gonna get to come down and say goodbye to us again. So this is goodbye.
No, I don't do goodbyes. I already said goodbye to the camera.
You're gonna
Nope,
do goodbye.
I already said goodbye to the camera. So I just want to tell you guys seriously, in all seriousness, I ugly cried when you told the group last night that I had anything to do with you making it up the top of the hill. I had no idea. I knew Allie her legs were hurting and stuff, and Cheryl's legs were hurting. And I just kept thinking I'm the only one without getting breathless. It didn't bother me at all, and I thought, well, I'm gonna run on ahead. I had no idea that it would be an encouragement to you. But thank you guys, and thank you for making this trip so meaningful. I've been to Yellowstone before, so I really wasn't here to see Yellowstone. I was here to meet you guys and here to meet Cheryl, and it was everything and more than I could ever ask for. And you're probably just getting the top of my head, so I'll wave to make sure you know it's, well, you'd probably know it was me anyway. But I love you guys, and I can't wait to meet up again. So when we leave, I'm not going to cry, and I'm not going to say goodbye. I'm going to just say, watch your video, and hopefully you'll see what it says.
We had a ball with you. Thank you so
We
much.
did. We did have
really
so
did.
much fun with
We
you
had a
guys.
ball with you.
I already did the goodbye.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. You can't edit over that until you
Come here, Cheryl.
You know what's really great about this?
Thank you for an amazing
Is we
time.
will always stay in
Seriously.
touch. I mean, I think this is more than just a friendship that's developed. I really think there was a God thing here that God brought. I mean, there's some coincidences in life. This is not one of them.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Are you crying?
Stop that then, damn it.
She is too. Y'all should do what I do. Just talk to the camera when they're not around. Say, I'm not saying goodbye.
Come here, babe.
See you later. We're just saying,
Come closer in. I want you.
we're just saying see you
Cry
later.
ugly, I dare you.
See you later.
We
Well,
had
we can delete it. I mean, edit down and delete it. What?
How do I
one,
look here?
one of the most special things about it was none of us really knew what we were getting into coming down, and it couldn't have turned out better.
Better. That's true.
I agree.
You guys have been phenomenal fun. So thank you so much.
So have you. It was just a match made in heaven.
We had a ball.
And it's the first time I've been this happy
Good.
since Andy died.
I'm glad we could be part of that.
I was just gonna say, I'm
It's
so
been a
glad you
huge
could.
part of the healing for
Thank
that.
you,
Thanks.
thank you
Thank
both
you.
for everything you did for us.
I was going to
Because
do this, but I would grab the wrong thing. So
As
I'm
I,
not saying goodbye to you yet, though.
as I said the other day, it was the last night, we would not have done the Grand Prismatic Walk without you guys there.
I did
Yeah.
not know that.
That was, I didn't actually realize it until we got back.
We spoke about it
because
that night when we got
as-
home.
as we got
well,
home, we realized-
I mean, after you guys left, sorry.
We both realized we always want to take care of each other. And that was a walk where both of us would have been worried about the other person and said, no, let's call it off.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace.
Thank you.
too.
You too.
Thank you.
Same
We
to
love
you.
you.
It's like running through an open door. It's like finding what you're looking for. We got a beautiful story.